There's one more thing I want to say at this point about your brain, and that's the importance of cultivating brain habit. So far, we've looked at the evolutionary structure of the brain and the challenge of brain hijack. We've seen that consciously triggering the parasympathetic response can cool us down. We've seen that by taking control, using breathing and/or training ourselves with a speed dial physiological signal to deep relaxation can get us into a better state for learning and performing. We've also seen that brainwave states can be chosen and trained for, as well as hacked with tech. Habit is key. Our brains are incredibly responsive to what we ask them to do. Our choices make neural pathways. We can choose to shape our brains by cultivating certain habits and displacing others. Neural connections can be built and strengthened, and we can choose to let neural connections wither over time if old habits are unhelpful. We even change the physical shape of our brain through neural training. Some brain researchers, for example, showed that London taxi drivers, over about 3 to 5 years of work mapping London, developed a larger hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for navigation, than is found in the general population. The taxi drivers' brains literally changed shape as they placed cognitive demands on them. In other words, the things we demand of our brain in terms of what we do with them cognitively produces physical changes that then predispose us to expertise in that area. This has two implications for us right now. First, in line with our concern to avoid brain hijack, we can get really expert at reducing stress by choice, because the more we practice, the more we make the relevant neural pathways in the brain deeper, stronger and faster. Secondly, we can build a law brain. You can choose to be the architect of your own expertise and experience by understanding the power of brain habit. You don't study law just to learn what the law is. You study law with developing your law brain in mind. Think of how judges in their 70s and 80s effortlessly perform complex legal analytical tasks with such ease. It's all about accumulated brain habit. What begins as a massive effort becomes effortless as the neural pathways respond to the steady development of habit. Brain habit is key for you. It should be your greatest goal when it comes to developing your law brain. Brain hacks and the conscious cultivation of brain habit can combine with other study hacks and techniques to make success in law studies achievable with far less effort. Hacks can become well-practiced habit, which when adequately mastered, makes success inevitable.